the solution. We're going to go to the phones. We've got Carol in Florida. Aloha, Carol. Welcome to the show. What's on your mind?
Aloha, Michael. My husband died of inoperable fourth-stage cancer on Sunday at 8:30
I'm
a.m.
so sorry to hear that.
And he fought for 6 years, and he had it longer than that, but it took 9 months to get into the Veterans Hospital, to be accepted there.
9 months just to get into the Veterans Hospital? And he was, obviously, he was a veteran. What branch of the service was he in?
Yes, U.S. Army.
Okay.
And he, served in right after the Vietnam era, but included in the Vietnam era. Well, I've been helping him because, he's been sick all these years, and I've been driving him to the Veterans Hospital. And we got back from a cancer treatment in Houston, Texas last Tuesday. Well, today I opened the mail, and there's a letter from my bank saying that we had a notice of levy on my accounts, and that's the only money I have to eat and survive. And I helped him for 6 years. And he didn't collect any Social Security. He purposely didn't do that. He knew he had a tax issue of something he didn't do. It's just that they filed a power of attorney with a power of attorney he didn't have, and so he disputed it, and they would not even take him to court or anything. But then they put this levy on the account, and I'm so heartbroken because he was a good person and helped our son go to college.
Okay,
and
now
I didn't get paid to help him. I was just his wife. And I'm sorry to sound so upset, but I just picked up his American flag at the funeral home today, and I get that letter.
Well, that's talk about insult to injury. I mean, the guy's in the Army. He's come down with cancer. We know that so many in the military service do come down with cancer because they're exposed to very toxic or radioactive materials here. And talk about, and he's died on Sunday, and you're trying to deal with all of this other stuff, and then the IRS comes in and basically levies your bank accounts.
Right. So, I have just some food in my refrigerator and some money to get by, but I won't have the money for my mortgage or anything for this next month because we were gone for a month in Houston, and another family member had paid for his cancer treatment outside of the Veterans Administration because they weren't able to do anything else for him there. So a family member stepped in, but now what am I supposed to do? I can't have everybody just keep bailing me out. And I love him, and I'm not mad at him at all. I'm glad he doesn't have to deal with this. But why, not even 6 months down the road, not even due process of law. There's no court, nothing. There's no writ of execution. There's no court date, no court processing, nothing. Just a levy, a notice of levy.
Okay,
and
now I am not an expert on these matters, and you need an expert right now. Now, what I do know, because you're not the first person who has communicated with me over these kind of issues, you need to basically, you need to get yourself a lawyer who knows on these things. My understanding is that if you can come to some kind of an agreement with the Internal Revenue Service that they will reverse the levy. The money is not gone yet. There's simply a hold on it.
Right,
and
they say 21 days.
That's right.
It took 8 days for it to come from, an hour and a half drive.
All right, so you've basically got 11 days left where you just need to call or maybe I'm sure you're hearing all over the TV these tax resolution services. There's commercials all over the place which tells us that a lot of Americans are in trouble with the IRS right now because we've simply run out of the money to pay the taxes that they keep raising. But I think you need to go to one of these, or you need to go to a free legal aid. You need to get some professional help. But I do know that if you can come to some kind of an arrangement or payment plan, or even just let them know that you intend to deal with this that way, that they will reverse the levy, and you can get your money back and you can pay your mortgage.
But it was his debt. I'm not even a joint on that. I wasn't part of that.
Well, okay, hang on to the phone here. And so it was only his bank account?
Well, it's my bank account, and he was secondary on it just in case I died.
Okay, well, unfortunately, because you are his wife, unless you can claim there's something called innocent spouse for his tax debts, don't go away. Stay on the phone, okay? We'll be right back after these commercials.
Did you read